Hey, welcome in everybody. Appreciate you being here. Thanks so much for being here. Welcome Saturday morning. Appreciate everybody that's here already. Ready for a long afternoon here with racing as we are starting our I'm good now. We good now? Yep, we good. All right. Starting our Pocono racing weekend off with our continuing coverage. Good morning, Pocono. That's right. Continue our coverage of the NASCAR Xfinity Series here in 2025 on our channel as we're bringing you NASCAR practice and qualifying for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. So we appreciate you going here. This is the Explore the Pocono Mountains 250 practice, and then we'll follow by qualifying and see who gets on the pole for our race that will be up this afternoon on our channel. It's not up yet. I'm sorry, I got a little crazy last night. But we're ready for have some fun here on the go with CeeLo. So appreciate you hanging out with us. What's up, Regine? Good to see you. Liam, hello, Bronny. Ricky, what's going on? Happy Saturday, race fans. Georgia fan, hello. Cole Trickle, what's going on, buddy? Let's see who else is here. Richard, hope you're feeling better. And let's see who else. Anybody else in the chat? But if you're watching Ninja Watching today, thank you so much for listening in. And Eva, hello as well. It was earlier. Lots of people here earlier in the track, especially Cole Trickle right here in the morning. What's up, Tom? Good to see you as well. I hope you're enjoying your family time in South Kakalaki, and we can't wait to see you next weekend. So they are in a commercial break right now, but let's take a look at some of the leaders right now with practice. Allgaier, who last spring, if you remember, he had a early penalty earlier in the race last year, and Cole Custer ended up winning the race. But Allgaier looking for some revenge here to get back. But Chase Elliott back in that 17 car, he said he wanted to give it one more go. So he's in that 17 Chevrolet, the HendricksCars.com. Ryan Sieg there, look at him in third fastest. Nicholas Dirty Nick Sanchez in fourth. Fast Pasta in fifth. Brennan Poole is in sixth. Jeremy Clement seventh. Blaine Perkins, Parker Retzlaff, Josh Bilicki, Mason Massey, Leland Honeyman, Ryan Ellis, Garrett Smithley, Chris Wright, Logan Bearden, Carson Ware, Kyle Sieg, and Dawson Cram are the only ones that have been out on the track so far this morning. So as we're having some fun here on our channel this morning, which we're going to be bringing you the qualifying right after this. And then I'm going to I was working on the Xfinity Series, the Cup Series practice and qualifying stream late last night, and I fell asleep. And that's how it goes. So I will get that up here as this is on. It'll be up here in just a second, and then we'll have that to come up around 11:30, I believe, and then we'll have our race around 2:30. So hope everybody's ready to have some good times. I picked who did I pick to win this thing? Oh, a big story here with Connor Zilic. He's not on the track at this time, but Junior is going to be in Connor Zilic's pit today. He's going to be his crew chief, so that should be interesting to see how that goes and how he's going to go from practicing down here with qualifying with Connor Zilic and then run upstairs to the booth to do this last Amazon race here on Amazon Prime. If you guys have been watching, you know NASCAR Cup Series has been on Amazon Prime, and then he'll have to come back down to the pits to be Connor Zilic's crew chief today. But I mean, that's kind of weird. He'll be the crew chief, but you know, not really involved because he's going to be up in the booth for the race. So should be interesting to see how that goes. But yeah, so lots of busy time for Junior today. I'm sure he'll be exhausted after this is over, and then in the next day he's got to call a big race. So thank you guys for being here. Also, just saw Kyle Sieg. Ryan Sieg's brother, he lost a hood and it kind of went up. No damage to the car, but he had to come to pit road as the looks like the hood got loose and came up. So let's see if this works here.
He had that car in Mexico too. The Alliance colors is I think why the neon is there. It was all neon, and he had to shoot to match. I mean, you had been out there directing traffic. You couldn't miss it. Back to all guys here. He's fastest right now. Chase Elliott and Ryan C. The current top three.
Allgaier, Chase Elliott, Ryan Siege.
Yeah, I gotta assume that.
And also, y'all, you can go on the CW, and watch this for free. You can go on the CW and watch this for free right here. You can watch it for free. Watch practice and qualifying for free and hang out in our chat here.
What he needs, and the tires go through a transition.
11 minutes left in this first practice, I believe. That's like the fourth hood to come loose. Kind of crazy because that never used to happen exactly. So I don't know what's going on with those pins or what, but for sure, Kyle Sieg had to come to the pits. There was no damage to the car, at least. He at least could see where he was going, I guess. But Chase Elliott there, out there, second fastest to Allgaier. How's that other channel coming along? So we really haven't done anything with it. That's just a backup channel just in case anything ever happened. We had that to go to, but I will let you know that our strikes are over. We're back clean slate, so we'll see how long that lasts. Because you never know with YouTube these days on anybody. So keep on in that like. We're trying to get to 100 likes today on this stream. It's an early morning, and I don't expect many people to be here.
Guy saying that there was some their ability right now. He still seems to be the fastest, the lowest you can get on the racetrack. And listening to what they were saying, it just seemed like Chase, obviously entering lower and exit lower is, if you've got the grip to do that, normally you have to enter a little bit wider to have that lower exit. The 17th are good. It looks to me like as they run along here, they're just kind of neck and neck with their lap times. I think 7's just fine. It's just not super good. You can't really see it.
10 minutes to go here in this first practice here. Way early, exactly. They're going to copyright my voice, exactly. One or the other. 9:54 to go in this practice. Allgaier's still on top. Chase Elliott.
Brennan? That'd be quite an experience. Cup car around here. Not different than.
What's up? Regine says, good morning, everybody. Appreciate you being here. Sergeant Desert Storm, he was infantry division.
Friend or wife is from up around this area.
In 2000. Prayers. Fast Pasta, 15 starts, 1 top 10, 22 average finish for Fast Pasta, and looks like they're going to expect a baby. Congratulations there.
Young's Motorsports. He's also a driver for Hendrick Motorsports.
And his wife there, Fast Pasta's wife, she was very nice to us in the Our Motorsports pit box last year at Nashville. She was very nice. Very hospitable.
During the season, he told me they do already know.
When we sat in Fast Pasta's pit box not this year, but last year, she was very nice to us. So
maybe 6 weeks after
Mexico City finished 16th.
Those smiles are still as big. They are there. It's the greatest life to have a child.
I'll be over on the radio station. Awesome.
For sure, Anthony and White Emily. Under 10 minutes of practice.
All right. Thanks so much for hanging out with us, y'all. Appreciate you hanging with us. It's an early morning. We got some practice going on here on the NASCAR Xfinity Series. UC Pools pulling double duty this week. Oh, he's doing double duty. I forgot to mention that in our race preview vlog. He is in the Cup Series in the 44 as well. Keep on hitting that like. We're trying to get to 100 likes. We're only at 22, y'all. I don't know what's up with the likes these days, but it has been a push to get likes around this corner. Will there be a spaghetti corner today? We'll see, right? We had that spaghetti corner in Mexico. He had some issues there in that corner there, didn't he? But practice for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Anybody else been on the track? No. Just 19 cars. 19 cars here on the track so far. Nobody else. I don't know if they're going to have 2 practices or what. I thought they usually just had 1 huge practice, but we'll see how that goes too. Tricky triangle. The tricky triangle. We got the tricky triangle. We got what else we got? We got 2 groups. Okay, thank you for that. 2 groups here today this morning for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. We'll be live at the track next Saturday and Friday and Saturday for some NASCAR action. We'll be with Tom in Atlanta, so expect some vlogs and expect some live streams and all that good stuff. So looking forward to seeing that, and a new way of staying inside the track. I've never done that before, so that will be something there for me to do. So and then also just make sure you guys got the CW app on right here, and then click on right here, and there is your practice and qualifying for the NASCAR Xfinity Series this morning. So right there, click on that CW app. And then this afternoon, we got Danny Dimes, we got Brandon Jones, and Harrison Burton. No battle cam? Oh, and we also have a battle cam. Sorry, here, a battle cam as well for Pocono. This is actually the practice and qualifying. This right here is the battle cam, and we got Danny Dimes, Brandon Jones, and Harrison Burton today as our in-car cameras for free. So you can watch that for free as well. What's up, Bill? Good to see you. Yep, no one wants any of that there, Kenneth. Pocono was called a royal in the past. And Cole said that he drove on this track. So that's interesting here. And then maybe we'll listen to Connor Zillich so we can hear Junior on the radio on the Go See. I wonder if you have seen Pool's Cup scheme yet, because my God, it's absolutely gorgeous. I don't think I saw it in the NASCAR Cup Series. They didn't have it available. So no bots ever stream Xfinity. There's some that do. Yes, you're right. There are some that do.
Heart-shaped tub? They might. I don't know. Maybe. Here's Chris Wright.
Chris Wright breaks.
In group number 1.
Breaks.
Course number 5.
Breaks.
That's place finish for him last week at Mexico. That Mario Andretti throwback that John played.
All right, so I gotta work on the Cup Series
this weekend. That car was cool. That was awesome. Saw that. I didn't realize what that throwback was too, but now that you say that, it makes sense. It looked really good last weekend. And Chris said he just was a fan of that car and that design and just wanted to run it. So really cool car. Everybody chasing Allgaier and Chase Elliott.
Allgaier and Chase Elliott.
I believe now has come into the pits, but Chase Elliott on basically just a 20-lap run here. Getting a good feel for what he's got behind the wheel of his race car on the long.
Okay, awesome. I'll look for it.
Here's Garrett Smithley. 14 car and a couple different guys in that car.
And we're 10 subs away from 33,500. 33,500. Wow, that's crazy. During autocorrect. Oh, no, the Roval. They used to call it the Roval. Okay, I was like, the Royal. What is that? Wonder why they used to call it the Roval.
Been out there for a handful of laps here. We're getting his 9th lap around the racetrack here. We approach the final minutes.
Keep on hitting that like, trying to get to 100 likes. We're only at 25, y'all. It's early.
Like Chase
All right, I'll look at it in a second.
That's a lot of laps around this. I think it's good though if your balance is good, stay out. Know where that fall off's going to go. Chase is only less than a second, which I think it's such fun to see kind of what happens in this next practice. But you mentioned C.
Good afternoon, Chris. Good to see you. Appreciate you being here.
Sure, but
I don't want to take a chance, man. I don't want to take a chance. I know there is someone that does that.
But not quite as good as what
I'm not taking the chance. He also doesn't get shared out like we do, Georgia fan. Georgia fan, we're like on the very top.
Some odd or kind of, I don't want to call them silly things that have gone wrong that have derailed their day, but just kind of some tough racing luck that has put them in a position where they need to start to turn it around. 29th last week, and that has them right on the playoff bubble. So, to your point, yeah, I think they expected to be better. They were better than this last year, and the car had speed. Just kind of another one of those stories of
Chase in the pits again, trying to get things going.
See there at the bottom of the screen.
See, let's take a look. We got about 20 some laps. We'll wait till about 30. We'll see if anybody gets the 30 laps, and then we'll go from there.
But yeah, that's good for the 39. It shows the speed that they have, obviously, on the outlap to be third and to be in the position there. They seem a little bit off when you get around that 15 to 17 lap mark. And I'm going to say that guy right there, pretty happy with his car. It's been a good start to the day for the 17. William Byron was in that car last year in this race and ran pretty well as well in that 17 car. Blaine Perkins, 31 machine.
Blaine Perkins.
This race has been a tough one for him. A couple DNFs in his 3 career starts, so trying to turn that around. Another one who I think has taken a good step forward this year, just in general. We've seen Blaine inside the top 20 the last few weeks, and done a nice job in the race car this year. All of Jordan Anderson Racing has. They've stepped up their great this year. Yeah, 7th place finish at Talladega. You mentioned great result for him and that whole organization. I think it's been impressive to see the step that Blaine's taken this year. What he's been able to do, and you said tough track for him. That's a tough track for a lot of anybody. Hard racetrack. The few guys that figure it out, they just run well every time. But in general, most guys will tell you that this is.
Rebel Soul, what's up? I'll be at the race tomorrow. Keep everyone updated from the track. Awesome, man. I hope you have a good time, Rebel Soul. Yeah, give us you'll be our beat reporter.
It's 10th right now in group number 1. He's probably just glad to.
5 seconds left. Is this the way early to tell the Xfinity Series delay? Who's Fast Pasta? He is Anthony Alfredo.
Start of the weekend for Mr. Ellis, but LaSalle had a decent weekend.
Is Anthony Alfredo? There's the end of the first practice. And here is your standings. It is Allgaier, Chase Elliott, Ryan Sieg, Nick Sanchez, Anthony Alfredo, Brendan Poole, Jeremy Kmetz, Blaine Perkins, Parker Retzlaff, Ryan Ellis, Josh Bilicki, Mason Massey, Leland Honeyman, Garrett Smithley, Chris Wright, Logan Bearden, Dawson Cram, Carson Ware, Kyle Sieg with that hood that came up on him, and Eckes and Smith are in group 2. So appreciate everybody hanging with us. We thank so much for hanging with you. And hit that like for us as well. Smash that like. That's right, Regine. As we have 56 of us here. It's a slow go this morning at 9 a.m. on Xfinity practice and qualifying. I really need to get better at sharing it out, and I've just been too busy to even think about that. So this right here, y'all, the reason I do this, even with my job so busy at the times, this is what keeps me sane. This gives me a break away from what I do, and sometimes it's a lot, but I do it because 1, I enjoy doing it. 2, I enjoy watching racing. 3, I enjoy watching baseball, and 4, I enjoy doing it for you guys. And I look forward to the chats on the weekends to see our folks that we know all the time. And T. Lee, what's up? Good to see you as well. You are far from sane. Exactly, Tom. Exactly. I am far from sane. Lots of stuff. Well, all Toyotas must be in the second group. Yeah, they must be. We'll see if anybody can touch Allgaier at 55.138 and 163.226. Chase came close at a 55.30 and with a best speed of 162.73. So let's see here. Have some practice and qualifying here. So group 2 coming up here for practice, but Allgaier showed the way, and of course he looked really good last year as well. Look at Ryan Sieg as well there. But I picked Connor Zilic to win this thing today just because Junior's is crew chief. I mean, that's got to be a good enough odds anyway. Look at Junior down there in the pits Got his hat on and his shirt. Crew chief for Connor Zilich this weekend. He's all ready to go. Connor Zilich.
Already Lindley, the chief for the 88, serving a suspension for a lug-nut penalty that was assessed after Nashville. So Junior got the call from Marty himself and said, "Hey, you want to do this?" And he was like, "Heck yeah!" So
Heck yeah,
excited about
I'll do some crew chiefing. I'll be busy, man.
Catching the tires as they roll off the car. So new role for him, but one that he is really excited about. Like that might be a little more pressure. So he's been on the radio. He said he went to Trackhouse this weekend, practiced. He's been with their pit stop guy. He said let him.
Junior gonna be over the wall, y'all. What's up, T-Man? Good to see you. Junior gonna be over the wall today. Should be interesting.
On that pit stop. You just do a little spot shadow right on.
We supposed to be 100 degrees here in North Carolina. Yeah, same here, Ricky. It's supposed to be hot. Supposed to be hot. All right, so the NASCAR Cup Series practice and qualifying stream is up now, y'all. So make sure you go over there and give that a like. I'm having an amazing breakfast thing. It's a frozen sausage, egg, cheese sandwich, and a pita bread sandwich pouch. Nice, bro.
Motorsports down there too. So it's not going to be just Dale by himself, kind of a team effort here, but Dale will be on the radio talking to Connor, and kind of the one that ultimately.
Here we go. I'll get the other one up after this stream is over. Well, thank you guys for being here so much. Appreciate y'all. We're doing practice and qualifying for the Xfinity series, and then we're gonna see if we can listen in to Junior on the radio here. Zoom bug.
Good amount of time yesterday. He was talking about his excitement of the team. He said, as a car owner.
Good morning, like button engaged. Thank you, Richard. Appreciate you. Thanks so much.
Me as the car owner, there's not really a lot I can
do. Likes are life for YouTubers. It's all. Oh, we lost one. Someone didn't like us. Extra accounts will get you too. Likes and what else? Likes and subscribers and chats. If your chat is moving good and your likes are moving good and you're getting subscribers all at the same time, it is the best way to get the algorithm pushing you, and YouTube sees that your likes are moving, your chat's moving, and you're getting subscribers. So YouTube's like, hey, I got to share this out. So that's how you get shared out. That's how your algorithm gets shared. That's how you get on the top of the search box. Also comes with consistency as well. So lots and lots of stuff go into this YouTube thing and trying to get it. Yes, yeah, I'm monetized as well. So, all right, group 2, here they come. Group 2 practice. Group 2 practice. Let's go.
Just about ran into each other there. So spread out here and get some laps under their belt here. Sammy Smith and
35 likes. It's a slow one. And Zilich, what's going on with Zilich? He's just sitting there.
On straight. That's so critical as a driver. They have a line, on the top of the wheel. And
Connor Zilich. We'll see who's the fastest here in the second practice, because they've added all these drivers. Here's your drivers: Sammy Smith, Carson Quaffle, Taylor Gray, William Swalwich, Austin Hill, Jesse Love, Brandon Jones, Justin Bonjour in the 19, Connor Zilich, Sheldon Creed, Jeb Burton, Harrison Burton, Danny Dimes, Christian Eckes, Dean Thompson, Josh Williams, Matty D, Patrick Emmerling, and Sam Mayer. So there is your second practice group here. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, that's right, Dylan. Here with Chase Elliott. You ran the most laps.
Chase.
I just trying to get time.
See those 17s in the chat. Chase.
Throughout the fastest lap. I also don't want to stuff it in the best on the second lap out either. So yeah, just trying to rhythm again. Chevy had a good balance once I got going.
Chase.
So that's why I just got. Yeah, run and thought it was worth it. So we'll see how it goes.
A little bit of a surprise adding this to your schedule. What made sense about coming?
Oh, sorry, my guys. I can't do that.
Don't just
Oh, well. I hit the wrong button. Whatever reason I can hear, I never can get more than 3 likes on my stuff. It's tough sometimes. What the heck is that noise? That must be the CW.
It's done a really good job with it so far. It's been kind of cool being a part of the group.
I hear heat is a lot hotter than a race car, for sure.
That's see how it goes.
Thanks, guys.
That's exactly what all the crew chief said yesterday. He's like these cup guys that run this car. It's obviously a experience for them, but
Yeah.
not only that, it's
So Zillage, look at Zillage, third fastest.
couple of years. It's an opportunity for them to just jump back into something, have a little fun, and just go for a win. And that's a nice change of pace sometimes versus the pressure and the expectation.
00, Georgia fan says.
The Xfinity car.
Algier Brandon Jones now second fastest. Connor Zillage.
The pedal ratios, the brake pads, everything.
The lap averages here.
Because everybody likes something a little bit different.
Algier Ryan Sieg Chase.
It's so nice.
Algier Chase Elliott. Carson Ware. Look at that.
It's on Saturday. We'll carry over to Sunday.
Carson Ware in this 35. Look at him. Good for Carson Ware, y'all.
It's kind of a red tint, not even like an amber. So
Carson Ware, third fastest? Oh, okay. He only ran a couple laps. All right. That makes more sense. What's up, Kenneth Fox? Thanks for the likes. Thanks for Tom hitting those likes as well. Almost to 100. Trying to get to 100 likes here on this stream. It's a short one, so see if we can do it. Not as many here today.
This would be the tightest of all the board because of the lack of banking. Again, pretty stable on exit, so right now lap time. Second overall, so the car looks tight, but it's got a lot of speed in it, so we're at bottom out. Just a little area turn on.
There's a strange man. A strange man.
Yeah, and I would tell you that I think going in the second round's probably not.
Brandon Jones and that 20.
Right here.
Second fastest right now over Algier. No one touching Algier yet. He's close. Brandon Jones, 9 starts, 3 top 10s in his Pocono career. Best finish was 7th in July of 23.
Picked up the win there. So another one that has got some experience already this weekend on the character and bumps and everything that makes this racetrack tricky.
He exchanges some time with Leland Honeyman in that 70 car.
Second right now, Carson Quaffle.
Carson Quaffle. There's my dark horse for the day. Carson Quaffle for the dark horse.
Tough weekend for him last weekend at Mexico City. He was fast again.
I'm here for a few in between work and driving. Thank you, Steven. Appreciate you being here, buddy. 19 minutes left in this practice, then we'll have qualifying. Connor Zillich's radio is quiet as all get out, y'all.
Thinks a lot.
No one is talking. It shows he's talking.
It's been pretty fun to watch. Yeah, it's so amazing that he has been as good as he's been on the road course. He just
yeah, next week. Yeah, next week, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. 2 of those 3, not all 3 though. Probably just 2.
Convincing the team. Struggles at the start of the year have been well documented. Just as William learns what it takes to race in the Xfinity Series, Jeff Mentoring has been a staunch supporter all year long. If this is going to be a second half of the year team, as William learns, as they learn what he needs. Proven true. They've had a good couple of weeks here.
JCC, there's a strange man on the track that has not been identified. He may be Wanted by federal authorities. He's wearing a turquoise shirt. Okay.
Together when they
I don't know what that means. Well, I'm not gonna be able to do Thursday, Kenneth Clark. I'm out of town.
races. I just thought of an option.
17 minutes left.
His first start here, and man, hard racetrack. We talked about it the whole show.
17 minutes left.
Challenging that is for these guys. Only past Xfinity Series.
17 minutes left.
This weekend is Austin Hill. Sitting there, 21 car, down in 17th right now.
That was a crazy finish.
Set winner here a couple years ago.
I'll be at the track in Atlanta Wednesday evening. Awesome. We probably won't be there till Friday morning.
Straightaway race battle.
Friday morning we'll be there.
Straightaway the drag.
Looks like that's what time we'll be there, Tom.
Now it gets late. It gets so aggressive here. It's fun to watch.
Road course plus oval equals roval.
It's Carla.
But Pocono's not a roval, is it? They have a road course? I didn't know that. Exactly. I'll be in town. Yeah. No guarantee that you'll be in good shape by Friday morning. It is what it is. That's how it works. I'll find you on the ground somewhere, Tom. I just won't make sure I won't trip over you.
Just try and make do at the other end of the racetrack. Harrison Burton in the 25, another driver that will be in the discussion for the next few weeks on the
playoffs. 16 minutes to go here.
It's been a tough track.
44 likes, trying to get to 100, y'all. This is rough.
Second up to the Nscar, so getting some here. Just been a tough track for him. Right on board. I guess everybody likes that little line to the right now on the straight one. You had two on boards. They both have it that way. That would just drive me crazy.
Won't be hard to find turn 3 by the fence and a 17-foot TV setup. Exactly. Road courses plus oval equal on the go at CeeLo. Sorry about that. Oval's turns are all different, like a road course. Yes, there is an infield road course also. I didn't know that.
It's such a fast.
Wonder why they've never done the road course here.
Tunnel turn and you hit those bumps and
yeah, I'm okay. I'm all right. It's early, Georgia fan. Shady Lane Holmes, what's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Make sure you're hitting that like for us and subscribing to the channel, y'all. And let's see why this is not working. I'll scan. Alfredo, I'm going with Hocevar and Bowman in the Cup Series. I like Bowman too. Definitely Bowman. He finished 3rd here last year, and his odds for being a dark horse are pretty good. It's like plus 2,200, maybe 2,600 for the win. So I've taken Bowman as my dark horse. Bowman the Showman. Hit the like and subscribe, people. Come on, let's go. Exactly. Let's go. It is rough. It's so hot, I fell asleep in the tub, JC says. Understand that. I understand that. 10 more subscribers to 33,500. That's right. Hit that subscribe. We're almost there, y'all. We're almost there to 500. And we're halfway to 34,000. Good morning, Susan. Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for hanging out with us. See if I can just listen to him now. Connor Zillage is quiet. I don't know if his radios are not working or what, or they're just maybe on a different channel so we can't hear. Because they know everybody's trying to listen to Junior as well. Time for a good spicy Bloody Mary. There you go, Tom. I'm glad you're having a good time with your family out there in South Kakalaki. How many aprons on the Pocono tricky track? Aprons. I don't see too many. CeeLo, Atlanta NASCAR race is next weekend. I might try to go to that. Really, Cole? All right, let me know, Cole. Let me know, Cole.
Who is down in 17th overall.
We'll definitely meet up, Cole. I can't believe we didn't get to meet up in Nashville of all races. For sure. 3 aprons. There, Cole Trickle with 3 aprons there, Regine. Sheldon Creed, can he get a win finally? Can we get a win, Sheldon Creed? Can you stop being the bridesmaid? Who's got today's fastest speed? Justin Allgaier. He's on the top of the screen of 155, 138, the top there. 55, 138. Brandon Jones and Connor Zilich. Okay. Are you still on the road, Cole? Are you still traveling? Are you still in Georgia? What's up, Shrimp? Welcome back, man. Taylor Gray, 7th fastest with a 162. Call if you come have C get a hold of me, and I'll get you into the infield. Ooh, look at that, Tom. Look at that. Look at that, Cole. Hookup Central. Stuck in Savannah, Tennessee now.
Winner's worth of points, but scored the most stage points on the day anyways. And took himself from.
Are you driving truck, Cole?
Playoff cut line there in 12. So huge.
I subscribe. Thanks, Shrimp. Appreciate you, man. Up there. Appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, what's up? Mega Death. What's up, man? Great day. Good to see you, buddy. You too, bud. Mayer, Creed, Quaffle on that playoff bubble. Then Burton, and Gray.
Savvy, incredible leader. I think that it's mindset leads into Taylor. And you see how he handles some of the situations.
Well, at least you're not stuck in Laverne, Cole.
Exceptional. And
10 minutes to go here in this practice. 10 minutes to go.
Dylan, that is just a win has to be around the corner. And so close. He maybe should have had it in Martinsville earlier this year and kind of muscled out of the way there at the end and that chaos finish. Harlan, you have more on the 54?
Junebug.
Should talk about a consolation prize. Not only does he get
Picked Zilich just because of that, Regine.
Well, so he felt pretty good. All of that, obviously, that helped the 54 move up in the playoff standings. Now tied with Ryan Sieg for that 12th spot. Gray told me this week.
We got the best chat, Shrimp. 52 likes. We're halfway to 100. Help us out with that like button, yo.
In here to Pocono, where he finished 5th in his first start in the series in 2024. I don't know why he's so good here. He said, honestly, I wish I had a better answer for you. He said, I just feel like a lot of drivers focus on the exit of 1, the turn of 3, but I feel others the importance of being good through that turn tunnel. So he says that that's where he really focuses a lot of his effort when it comes to something.
I would tell Taylor, don't worry about the why, just take the result, because that's been incredible, really good at this racetrack. And it's an interesting mindset, because most people will tell you turn 3s where you need to be the best. I like
that's weird.
It's not just about one corner, because the one thing about being good turn 3.
Best NASCAR chat anywhere. Thanks, Chris B. He's not good there, Tom. He's always struggled for some reason. I don't know why, but he's always struggled there.
She can to get your car where it needs to be. Dressing love.
I think at 2 o'clock. We're going to be live at 2 Central.
Practice. team is kind of an interesting.
The voice of NASCAR. CeeLo, to be fair, with all due respect, you don't talk about what you do for a job, and I would like to do that same. You're welcome. All right. Sounds good, Cole. Appreciate it. I got you.
In the picture is what
Gotcha.
we expected them to be this time there.
And you got to wonder, Dylan, because we spent a year at Daytona over.
I totally get it, man.
RCR party. Then you have Atlanta, where they're again being exceptional. That you had that little bit of momentum. They go to Rockingham. They obviously win the race. They get it, take it safe. But you had that momentum at the beginning of the year. Sort of bleeds off into some of the other races. You said it's been a little bit of an up and down last week. So they need to get back on track. And when I look back at the race last year, not a great track for Jesse last year.
7 minutes left to go.
Didn't have a result in 22nd last year. A little bit of work to do here.
7 minutes.
7 minutes.
Justin Allgaier for all fastest bring hard left track.
All right, so we are 7 minutes to go here in our practice, and then qualifying will be up next. Up next for the NASCAR Xfinity Series, and we'll see who gets on the pole today for the Explore the Pocono Mountains 250. It's a long title for a race. Explore the Pocono Mountains. I always wanted to go to Pocono. I wanted to go to Pocono when they had both cup races on a Saturday and Sunday. I don't know if you remember that. One year they had two. They only going to have one weekend at Pocono, and they decided to do 2 cup races back to back. I don't know if you remember that or not. I wanted to go to that so badly to see 2 cup races back to back, but never made it there. But that Cole, I think that this track would be very interesting to go to. For one, it's usually cooler there sometimes, but also hotter in the summertime because it's up so high in the Pocono Mountains. I've never been to the Pocono Mountains. I've never seen them. I bet it's pretty up there for sure. So, is there a lot of like hotels and stuff around Pocono, Cole? I don't know. I know you've been there. I don't know what you've been there before now or not, but what is Pocono like over there? Is it just out in the middle of nowhere, or is it, what's it like out there in Pocono? Do you get to drive very far to get somewhere to see Pocono? What is it like over there? I don't know. I just know there's a track, and I've seen tracks, the shots from the air from Pocono, and I just see woods all around it. So I'm not too sure. And like, where do the crews stay? I mean, I know the crews stay there, but like most racing towns, they want like, hotels and everything and resorts all around it so they can have people stay as well. But I don't know. That's just a question. I've never been there before. Oh, you were barren years ago. I'm wishing. Still liquid diet after stomach surgery. Oh, Richard, man. Good luck to you. Prayers to you, buddy. Prayers. Allgaier's fastest so far. Allgaier's so fastest so far with a 55.138.
Talked about sim being very important. It's an in-car clearance. You got to like gene, like the broadcast or the streaming, the outside. I've seen what the drivers go. It's not just the
Brandon Jones is a 55.190 on Allgaier, but Allgaier is still the fastest. And all the second group has only done about 5 or 6 laps. So
we can give him credit for this. Actually, right? He's not one of a great car. So
Which has been on the front row in the last 3 races. So certainly looks like he could be on pace to do that.
Zilich third fastest, and I've had Zilich's radio on, and I don't hear anything. So I don't know if they got it blocked or what, but I do not hear Zilich at all.
Just that Hendrick Motorsports, that their Xfinity program is just on top right now. Come to a track like this, these long straightaways, you have a good handling car, and you have the best engines.
Elliott Boy, Chase, he was up there. Now he's in 6th fastest. 6th Chase Elliott. I was in Pocono in 1986 when Tim Richmond won. Gotcha.
just
The 19 Bonjour, not what's his name?
about the tracks.
JGR 19. Yeah, the scanners are free. No, the scanners cost $5. $5 a month for the scanners. They're $5 a month. Not too bad, not too expensive. Just $5.
It's just this is a different world, and he'll tell you that. You come to these big fast tracks, different cars. It's a different world. But exceptional driver in a good car. Love to see him have a good run here at Pocono today.
Yeah, he's had some good runs this year too in that 19 car, as you talked about earlier. Tough as a part-time guy with minimal experience in these cars, anyways, just to jump in here and play a nice job this year to give
2 minutes left to go. 2 minutes. 2 minutes left.
him a lot.
All right. Refill roll. Danny Dimes finished 13th last week. Danny Dimes. Daniel Dimes. You'll be going today. Possibly going to as well, Kenneth Clark. That's the plan. Yeah, I'll be doing Braves at least 2 games out of the 4 next week. 2 games out of the 4.
You get better throughout the race, right? It's not that you're out winning like state east, but you're your car better.
And we did a Buc-ee's, yeah, right?
Race together, which is ultimately what you want.
I think he's been arguably the best falling car here for his first.
They even talked about maybe doing a Buc-ee's series. Wouldn't that be something? The NASCAR Buc-ee's series.
It's kind of been able to put some good solid results together in the last week. So, see what Daniel could do has a couple truck series starts here.
Yes, Kenneth Clark, we will, man. What's up, Eric? Good to see you.
Driver in the mix on the playoff side of things, finished 8th last week in Mexico City. That was a goal for them just to come out of there with a really solid day. Good things for him. 23 above the cut line.
Jeff Martin and his team.
Mark dropping those 1s, those 7s. It looks like 1s there for a second.
But they give up a finish to get this down. And that is why
17 seconds left in this practice.
The decisions that they have made. So, some of that is Jeff's experience and maybe missing out by
57 likes. Let's get to 58 and then 60.
Last week in Mexico, I don't think of him as a racer, but yeah, good result there. Obviously, he'll be good at things like Atlanta. Next week, he has to have that circled on his calendar.
Red and black flags displayed in Group 2, so that'll do it. Practice. Connor Zillich, you see his there for third fastest.
All right. With a beaver cam. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, they even talk. I heard someone talk about that, saying the NASCAR Buc-ee's series. That'd be crazy. But yeah, I haven't seen Buc-ee's in racing yet, so maybe that's not something that they want to do. But good morning, all. What's up, Richard? Hope you're doing better, man. And I appreciate everybody that hangs out here all the time. And Cole, I do apologize, man. That's my fault. Should have thought about that before I said anything. So thank you guys for being here. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. And my name is CeeLo. If you're watching new to us, we do all the NASCAR coverage here on our channel. We bring you NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series that we did yesterday evening. Was a quick race. Congratulations, Lane Riggs. I picked Lane Riggs to win, and he won. Poor Corey Heim, he had a flat tire with a restart, had to go to the back of the pack, and then Hocevar was leading, and then he jumped the gun. He jumped the restart, and he had to go to the back of the pack, had a little pass-through penalty. And then Lane Riggs took over, and it was all she wrote from there. But congratulations, Lane Riggs, on the victory yesterday. My dark horse finished 9th, Ty Majeski. So that was good too as well. So what's today? We got right now in the NASCAR Xfinity Series practice and qualifying. Now we are moving on to qualifying for the NASCAR Xfinity Series Explore the Pocono Mountains 250. He's good. He's good. He is good. Everything's good with Cole. He's a good guy. He's been here a long time. He always makes the chat fun. He's awesome. Love Cole. He makes me laugh. He keeps me laughing through the stream for sure. For sure. So he's good. He's good. He's good. All right. So Allgaier, we'll see this qualifying coming up here. Let's take a look at the lap averages. Let's take a look at the lap averages here. Allgaier on top there for overall, Ryan Sieg, Brandon Jones, and then you got Brandon Jones, Connor Zilic, Allgaier in the 5 lap. In the 10 lap, you got Connor Zilic, Allgaier, Brandon Jones. Then your 15 lap, you got Allgaier, Connor Zilic, Chase Elliott. And then your 20 lap, you got Connor Zilic, Chase Elliott, and Harrison Burton. So those 3. And nobody ran 25 or 30 laps. So, all right, there is that. We're just waiting on qualifying now. Imagine if Taylor Gray wins. Exactly. So I guess Lane Riggs passed his inspection and everything went good. Awesome. Tom, do you sit on top of your motorhome like these guys are doing here? Everyone passed inspection? Okay, good. Awesome. So, Allgaier, Brandon Jones, Connor Zilic, William Swalowich, Harrison Burton, Chase Elliott, Taylor Gray, Ryan Sieg, Sammy Smith, and Dirty Nick Sanchez. And if you would like to watch today's practice and qualifying, it's very easy to do. You get your CW app and go right here, the CW app. You can also go to the CW app on your TV as well and click on that box right there. And this will bring up your live coverage of the practice and qualifying, now qualifying for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. And then later on this afternoon, during the race, you can click on the Pocono Battle Cam. The Pocono Battle Cam is right here, and you can watch that for free. And then you can also, if you want to be in the car during the race, you got Danny Dimes, and you got Harrison Burton. Harrison Burton and Brandon Jones. So Harrison Burton and Brandon Jones are your in-car cameras today with Danny Dimes. So plenty of ways to watch the Xfinity races today and the qualifying for free. And Tom says, I heard my name. I was vacuuming. I asked, do you sit on top of your motor, your RV, and watch the races? Or you said you had a lift? Which one? I need a motorhome instead of a staying in hotels. Exactly. That's what I was asking. Can you stand on top of your thing there? Bum, 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 bum. Well, that would be awesome. We get to meet Cole next week too. That would be top notch. So I hope it can help work out, Cole. That would be awesome if you could meet us down there. Tom will get you in if you're still listening. That would be cool. When Cole walks into the track, he'll be like Norm. Everybody knows him. George fan, cheap motorhome to rent is about $1,200 for the weekend, but that with everything, and they go up $9,000 a week. They have to go up $9,000 a week. I have buses that I lease out for $9,000 a piece for the races. Ooh. Who is locked in the playoffs already? Let's see. Connor Zilic. Who else has won? Allgaier. Who else has won this year? That's not in a Cup Series racer. Because Suarez and let's see who else has won for Junior Motorsports and that 9 as well. So yeah, those motorhomes are not cheap, Georgia fan. They are not cheap at all. I stay on the ground. We get on top of the motorhome, but we also set skull. Okay, cool, nice. Looking forward to seeing that. If you have trouble getting in, tell them you're grandfathered in. It works all the time, really. I'm grandfathered in. Come on, man. I'm grandfathered in, dude. All right, let's see if they have let's refresh here. Still practice. See if we got qualifying now. There we go. Qualify. Mm-hmm. Dawson Cram's gonna go out first. What's up, PQ? Good to see you. Welcome in, PQ. They're gonna talk to Junior here in a second.
Final adjustment before they make a qualifying attempt.
I think he did win one. Brandon Jones, did he win one? Yeah. Go Algier.
That's right, Dylan. He's got a new title this week, and obviously you just completed your first practice. How'd it go?
Pretty good. Car's fast off the trailer. Had a lot of fun yesterday trying to get it through tech. This is pretty thrilling. Almost as much of an adrenaline rush as driving the race cars, which I've missed. So
good for Junior, man. Hey, I got that shirt he's wearing. Brandon Jones won at Darlington. That's right.
To make sure that
the Dega began was cheap, Mister says. What's up, Mister? Good to see you. Dylan, what's up as well?
Racetrack in a couple of places. So far, so good.
I asked Allgaier earlier this week, and there were a lot of conversations about trying to beat you since you're the crew chief this week. What's that been like? And is there that pressure to maybe get a win over your other car?
It's nice to win. I don't know which car this week lane because both of my little girls are here, so I'd like them to experience that. So whether it's Connor or the other three doesn't make a difference to me. We just enjoyed having a great year. One of our better seasons ago. We set goals and personal goals for the company, and we're on a good little run here. So
you can tell he's like
17. So
engaged. You know, he's not really there to have he's not having he's having fun, but you know he's serious. You can see he's serious for he is focused. I guess that's the word, focused, and all that. So she will be back in the Xfinity Care. Yes, Catherine Lang is not in this race. She'll be back in Atlanta. Oh, good to see her in Atlanta next week. That'll be cool. Only 6 drivers, I think, have won. Hill is Jesse Hill and Love as well. Yes, Jesse Hill and Love as well. We've had a lot of Cup drivers win too, so that's another reason why there's not as many Xfinity drivers locked in the playoffs yet. Playoffs. So, but thanks so much for hanging with us today. We appreciate you. We're still at 58 likes. We're trying to get to 100, and we're slowly getting up there now to our viewer goals. It's getting up there, and we're 8 away from 33,500. That's awesome. So close. 33,500. All right, let's see here. Viewer, where did my viewer count go? Why is it not? Oh, because I had it right there. That's why. The 32 for Jordan Anderson Racing. What channel is qualifying on? Dylan, it is on the CW app. So let me show you how to watch it. All right, get your phone and go to the CW app. So this is the CW app. And when you open the CW app, live and upcoming, it's right here. You can watch it for free right here, live and upcoming. Get your CW app and watch this for free on the CW app. You can also watch it on your television as well on the CW app right here as well. And later on this afternoon, you'll be able to watch the Pocono Battle Cam as well during the race right here. So the Atlanta track rename going to take me a minute to get used to. Echo Park, right? Echo Park. Echo Park is what it is. So practice and qualifying 11:30 for NASCAR Cup Series, and then 2:30 is the race. We'll be live at 2:00 for the CW pre-race ceremonies for the Xfinity race today. So 11:30 for NASCAR practice and qualifying. It'll be up on the next stream, and also the NASCAR Xfinity Series race will be up as well. We'll have all those up. The NASCAR Xfinity Series race is not up yet, so the CW app will bot SmartCast to my Vizio. Very annoying. It won't. Oh, will bot smart. I don't know what that means, JC. All right, here we go. Dawson Cram is the first one out there, and let's see what he can do. Echo, echo, echo. It's time to hammer down. That's what it's time for. It's time to hammer down. Dawson Cram, 23-year-old from Mooresville, North Kakalaki. Yo, while you got that phone out, fire up Venmo and send me some cabbage. That's right, man. What's up, V? Man, V's been having a good old time over there with Dodgers baseball. So if you like Dodgers baseball, he shows you all of the games every day in 3D. He's in love with that 3D now. He knows when it's legit. So he was not really too sure about the 3D, but he loves that 3D now. So he knows what he can see what it does. It brings a new life to your channel with that 3D. But make sure you go subscribe to my man V at Sports Talk. Go check him out. Go check him out. Send you some cabbage. Dawson Cram. Carson Ware now on the pole, 57.203. He was third fastest earlier in the, but he only did like 3 or 4 laps. So here's Chase Elliott. Let me see those 17s. If you're a big Chase fan, let me see those 17s in the house. Chase running the Nascar Xfinity Series today. Chase. He won here in 2022. We'll see if he can get it to again. Those 17s for Chase. I see you, Chase. I see you. I see you, Chase. 17s for Chase Elliott. That's right. I see you. Chase Elliott.
This will be a good early benchmark. Hendrick Motorsport 17. Yeah, for sure. You know, some of the tracks going out early.
There you go. On the pole, Chase Elliott. He said, I'll just take that from Cody Ware, sir. 54.209 for Chase Elliott. Oh, it's far from legit. Remember, we should be embarrassed. They should... Okay. But it has helped on the views, though, V. You got to admit that. It has helped on the views. It brings a whole new dynamic. You might not like it, but other people don't see that stuff. They just see what you see. They don't analyze it like we do. And those drivers from Indy wanted to do double, being Scott McLaughlin and Marcus Ferguson. Chase win because Hamlin and Busch were disqualified. He actually finished third. Ah, got it.
And the Alpha Prime number 44.
Lloyd spoiling Chase's fun there at Pocono in 2022. Brennan Poole there, 55.120. 55.120. 63 on the likes. We're trying to get to 100. Help us out with that. We're, what, about 47 likes away. 47 likes away. I remember that. Oh, 37. 37 likes away. Sorry about that. I remember that very well about 3 years ago, JC says. Parker Retzlaff with a 55.428. Here's Jeremy Clements and that 51 Chevrolet Clements. He always has a great paint job. Not as good as last year. Last year, I think his paint jobs were even better. But this year, not as good.
Great place to qualify because as a driver, you kind of know.
Clements. I can't remember what you had for dinner. I can't either. Don't look like he's going to get there anytime soon, though.
Next, we'll have the racetrack Parker Retzlaff there on the left of the screen in the 4 car, and Jeremy Clements in the 50.
Man, were we behind or something? What's going on here? That's not. Check this out again. I can't. Oh, boy. Ryan Ellis on the track now. He finished 8th at Charlotte, 36th in Nashville. I remember that. He wrecked in Nashville. I was there for that. Who's Junior spotting for today? He's not spotting. He's the crew chief, Gregory, for Connor Zillage. He's the man in charge for the 88s. He's in the pits. He's going to be a busy man today. He's going to be in the pits, and then he's going to be up in the booth and back down in the pits, surrounded by a bunch of people.
Double turn today. We see what adjustments they have made. And
It's not like he's just an owner that can just show up when he wants. He has to be with that car 24/7 being a crew chief. The tech yesterday and all that, being out that heat, man.
Part-time at Nscar.
Balicki and Ryan Ellis, they got 2 cars on the track at the same time since the track is so big. Who do you think will win, Allgaier or Elliott? It's going to be an interesting. I think it's going to be Connor Zilic. That's who I picked. Connor Zilic for the win. That's who I picked. Just because of the junior factor. I don't know. But you got to go with Junebug.
Last night, right? And we're good teammates. That's right. Or, yes. Ellis goes to 5th. Pick up for him. And Balicki working his way out of his lap in just a moment. Let's go back down to Carla.
Yeah, Dylan.
I see you, Mayor.
Still looking for your first win this season.
I see you, Mayor. Oh, we got a little lag going on. 1 second, y'all. It's lagging. Boom, 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 boom. Let's try this again. Mason Massey on the track now, number 45. Mason Massey, the 45 Chevrolet, and Logan Bearden now. They got 2 at a time on the track. CeeLo, the Cup race here last year, I'm still amazed. Only 24 cars were running at the end of the race. That's the lowest amount of finished race since 93. Interesting. You always got good stats. Cole's always got good stats about the track, and Lloyd, you always got good stats about the race. Bronny's always got it going on as well. You guys blessed to have the best crews here, y'all. Y'all are great. Lots of great race fans that hang out here with lots of knowledge about this sport, which is awesome to know. That a lot of people have been around. Like our age group on this chat is a little higher, so we have a lot of experience, a lot of wisdom out there. So I appreciate y'all that bring that to the chat and bring great content to the chat as well. So thank you guys for always doing that all the time. Dark horse is Josh Berry. He's my dark horse because the odds are impossible. He isn't driving. It's not about Josh Berry, but I like Bowman. He finished here 3rd last year. So I'm going with Bowman as my dark horse for the Sunday's race. Blaine Perkins and Dirty Nick Sanchez.
They were a little timid on their first or second lap of practice. They could really impact that speed. So
Blaine Perkins and Dirty Nick Sanchez on the track.
On this 3,700-foot long straightaway down the front stretch, you actually have a little bit of a.
What's up, Devil? Good to see you. Appreciate it.
See it right there, but there's some cones that stick out of the fence. See them get into the tunnel turn here as well. Kind of like braking markers. You drive really deep, but it's the reference point that.
Dylan says, I remember Bobby Allison and somebody else threw some hat hits, throwing helmets at each other. I swear it was so funny. Back in the day. The turn 4 fight in Daytona, wasn't it? It was Daytona, though, and it wasn't here.
Still see those cones out of the corner of your eye, so you kind of know where you are.
Bobby Allison and I can't remember who else was it. It was Cale Yarborough, right? Bobby Allison and Cale Yarborough fighting in turns 3 and 4 at Daytona. Wasn't that where it was?
As long as they don't move them.
Leland Honeyman in that 70. See what he can do. Are my tired? Yeah. It's early.
Jumps to the 2nd spot, couple tenths off of Chase Elliott, but a 64-41 for the 48 car. And Blaine Perkins' lap, good enough for 7th at 55-65.
67 likes, we're 30 away. Some say that Bowman is feeling the heat to go to victory and extended his. Oh, we got a spin. It is Leland Honeyman who has spun on the track. Leland Honeyman spun on the track. Red flag is out.
You can kind of be half second off, and then if you have that in Martinsville, you're getting loud.
Got a little loose in the turn. Leland Honeyman.
In the 70. Ooh, that's a
That
good
70 car looks so cool. You like that that red, the red, white, and black, and the 2 red stripes?
It's fast.
No sponsor on the car though. No sponsor for Leland Honeyman. What's up with that?
So get another shot at it. In turns 1, 1, and 2.
I remember Casey Kane in 2009 here at Pocono. That was crazy.
Like he was crossing a seam, or we saw it hit bumps. It was just a big commitment by him, hoping that he got around the corner. But wow,
That's got to be tough out there. No sponsor on the car. Just
worse yet, if you continue down the inside, you see a lot of guys get to the inside wall, staying in the throttle right there.
Parker Retzlaff.
Stop
He
going up.
qualified 5th so far.
Hope that engine doesn't go backwards. You see, stay on the brakes right there.
Ryan Sieg was on the track. So I guess he's going to come back. Or Ryan Sieg, 13th fastest.
Turn 1 and kind of watch
Leland Honeyman right now will finish last, I guess. We'll start last.
The scare for the 70, but
You like the orange and black cars? Them goes with their theme of orange and black.
Sieg right here, because the way that they sent 2 cars out, you've left the pits. It just to see how much that impacts him. The tires. I mean, you want brand new tires here. You don't want scuffed tires. You want stickers. So,
Sieg should get another try.
Time between those rounds to get everything cooled down.
Well, we think the track is.
Here's Allgaier. Let's see if he can get on the pole. Allgaier won in Nashville. Got to watch him win. Goes there. I was there in victory lane with Allgaier. Here we go. Carolina Chevrolet, fastest in practice. Did he not do his qualifying lap? It's weird. Sieg should get another try. I know. Sieg was 13th fastest, other than please Allgaier, my favorite Dylan Cease.
Justin's like, look, man,
Allgaier, let's see what he can do.
Speed up right here off the tunnel turn. It takes a while to get up to speed here. Then you see he's going to start his lap actually right here on this little short.
68 likes. We're trying to get to 80. Almost at 70.
So Allgaier
he is. I got to meet him. Got to take a picture with Allgaier too. It was cool.
Is the Chase Elliott time that he's aiming for right now?
Yeah. The lap time already.
TV said Sieg will get another try. Okay, good. Good for Sieg.
He's onto the longest straightaway.
Allgaier, 3rd fastest so far.
His car get through turn 1.
Whew.
He got in better.
Allgaier is going to be 3rd fastest so far with a 54.58.
Chase Elliott.
So Allgaier. So it looks like Chase still on the pole here. This is NASCAR Xfinity Series, Chris, not NASCAR Cup Series.
He had a really good tunnel turn, gained a little bit of it back. Still able to
Chase there for the W today. We'll see, man. You got a picture with Chase Elliott at Kentucky back in 2014. That was one person I could not get an autograph with is Chase Elliott. He would keep moving. He would never stop. I guess he knows if he stops, he's going to be like bombarded by thousands of people. Because everybody wants, I see you, Chase, his autograph. All right. Chase Elliott still on the pole here. We got Fast Pasta on the track. Fast Pasta. I love Larson, Reddick, and Wallace. What's up, Tim? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here.
On the pit box and at 50-14, a lot of momentum.
The track for Anthony Alfredo qualifying rolls on your firm.
Fast Pasta. Nowhere close to the pole, though.
His second.
All right, I'm going to post the Cup Series practice.
Yeah. It's for you to have a good weekend.
Yeah. Be a little bit disappointed right here in this lap based on what he did in practice. We talked about guys picking up out of second. I mean, it looks to me like he's going to be similar to what he actually not worse.
Ninth for Alfredo at a 55.67.
All right, so who do you think we got? How many cars done so far? We got 16 cars. Here is who's left here. You got Bearden. You got Sieg. Ryan Sieg's gonna get another run at it. He's actually at third. They took him out of the standing, so Ryan Sieg's gonna get another run at it. Brandon Jones, Josh Williams, Matty D, Patrick Emmerling, Sam Mayer, Carson Quaffle, Danny Dimes, Jesse Love, Dean Thompson, Justin Bonjour, William Swallowich, Harrison Burton, Sheldon Creed, Jeb Burton, Sammy Smith, Christian Eckes, Taylor Gray, Connor Zillich, Austin Hill, and there's Ryan Sieg. He's going to go last. He was on the track when Leland Honeyman spun, so NASCAR has decided to give him another shot because they're running two cars on the track at the same time. So because of Pocono being so big, so there it is, y'all. And then next week there will be zero practice for the cars. It'll just be qualifying only for the NASCAR Xfinity Series and the NASCAR Cup Series. No practice at all next week. So Bearden, Perkins, and Kyle Sieg didn't turn a qualifying lap. Okay, got it. All right, so there is your standings here. And I'm going to put in the pin message. Join us next for NASCAR Cup Series practice and qualifying. Put the link in the chat, paste, and hit that, and pin message. All right, so there you go. The pin message for the next stream is up for the NASCAR practice and qualifying for your boys coming up next here after this is over. We'll see who's on the pole today, as Chase Elliott right now is on the pole. I'm so glad to see Sieg be the last car for the second shot at qualifying. He was one of the fastest cars in practice. Why isn't there an OSS inspection on YouTube channel? I know what that means. I don't know what that means.
Maybe his tint of what his helmet. They look like maybe he has a clear field on it. Wow. I was trying to look at it when he had the visor flipped up. Oh no.
It's interesting.
It is. It is.
It's also weird he has a clear visor on a perfectly sunny day. I didn't think you'd want a tinted visor, but everybody likes something just a little bit different. This car was fast in practice, though, and when we rode with him on board, it looked tight. It did not look tight now in qualifying trim as he's trying to get everything he can. But he's got a good look at that bottom right. Look at the tracker. Right on par with Chase Elliott.
So I was listening to Algeier headset. They qualified on scuffs so far. Everyone else has gone on fresh feel goods. Not sure on that strategy unless they think the race is going to burn tires up quick.
Able to get to the gas, turn on.
So maybe they know that the tires, they're going to need as many tires as they can get. So he'll have that extra set. They have 3 turns, Regine.
Make up the same amount here. Get back to right here again.
Brandon Jones and Josh Williams on the track right now.
Jones will be second. Nice lap. 54.37. 2:20. Josh Williams on the right of the screen. It's his run.
I got Williams Byron autograph and a piece of ARCA car. Nice.
To get the full thing.
Willie B.
Our Glow Industrial Chevrolet was really sketchy in practice. Fired off just really loose and would slide the rears a lot.
Matty D on the track too as well. Matt Benedetto.
You know, both ends of the spectrum going on. Just trying to figure out what we need in our Glow Industrial.
Joyce says, CeeLo, is it best to contact you via Instagram about the hero cards to send? Sure. Yeah, you can contact me, Joyce, on Instagram.
Off, that was a little too free for me. So, yeah, man, we're just For qualifying, we're just gonna have to put our heads together. Hopefully, we come up with some good delta. And here,
Social medias, y'all. Check those out as well.
I think though,
Byron racing today too. Not in this race. Not in this race.
second is sketchy. It's hard to
Chase Elliott's in the 17, Georgia fan. Matt Benedetto qualifies 5th, 54.728.
try a different setup.
Well, and do you sacrifice? Oh boy, he's using all the racetrack there. He sacrificed it, or if you can get away.
5th place for Matt Benedetto, giving it all he has in that one turn there. Dirty Nick Sanchez 3rd. And here is your cars that yet to qualify. Got Sam Mayer coming up.
58.
Some big hosses right here through this tree. We'll see if that top 5 lasts. Sam Mayer. I guess Logan Beard is not going to qualify. Sam Mayer on the track. And Carson Quaff will be out next. He is my dark horse.
He runs well just about everywhere. And I mentioned earlier, in second here a couple of years ago. Beat him inside the car.
So Sam Mayer, NASCAR says, I see him, Mayer.
Decent lap right there, 10th off. Not paying a huge penalty. It's almost like he gave up that time on entry and then kind of maintained on stretch.
That tracker looks better than Jones here, although he lost some time there on entry.
Seems like he's given up a little on entry of each of these corners, which isn't a, if you don't know what you have, and you didn't feel great after town practice, that's a good mindset to have going into the tough turn.
Yeah, he's gonna be right there on Jones.
Got a little bit loose right there.
Carson Quaffle on the track.
And overall, though,
74 likes. We're almost to 100. 74 likes.
They were almost going to be disappointed in his lap. But honestly, like looking at where Justin Allgaier qualified, seems like the JRM cars had incredible race pace, but it doesn't seem like they're able to put it together. Qualifying, which is going to be fun for us to watch, right, when the race starts.
Crew chief is Jim Pullman for Allgaier. Last season was his first for Allgaier to win the championship, so he's smart.
For college racing.
Scanner race cars go through before and after race. Oh, yeah. The tech, no, they don't show that live. That's mostly like in a garage. You can't see it anyways. Still baffles me that some of these talented drivers are still in trucks and Xfinity, but Riley Herbst got the push. It keeps on disconnecting. That's weird. Riley Herbst's parents own Herbst gas stations, which comes with a Monster sponsor. So that also helped as well. Monster sponsoring Riley Herbst due to his family with a massive amount of Monster that they buy at their gas stations.
It's trying to be so big and so fast that the penalties.
And that's a true story. Jesse Love hammered down. Jesse Love on the track. If you're a Jesse Love fan, let me see those loves. David Farmer would say, hammer down.
It's clutch right there, but it doesn't look at the tracker. It doesn't look like he paid a huge penalty. Not a bad lap, 6th overall, 54.63.
Those two cars slot right.
Exactly. Exactly, Brody. There's cleaning craps for the birds. I bet it is. Help, please, Monster. Chugging initiated. Hold, please, Monster. Hold, please. Monster chugging initiated. I love the new Monster. It's a blue Hawaiian. That's my favorite. Blue Hawaiian's my favorite.
I don't know that any potato chip is not ugly. For the flavor in that, right?
So Monsignor, back to racing number 19. First start for him since Rockingham, as we said. Thompson's got here. We
You don't do energy drinks? I only drink them when I drive, like road trips. I don't drink them like that every day. No, not at all. Only like if on a road trip, I'll drink 1 or 2.
Illich will be interested to see kind of how he plays out.
Especially driving long hours.
Yeah, Chase was
3-4 hours, you got to get one.
Stewart not
The sugar-free ones for sure, not the full sugar ones.
Monsignor.
I don't want to save right there. I got his attention. That's so weird. Those
Bringing Ryan Sieg's car back out.
like the 19, you're sideways.
All right. Appreciate you hanging out with us today on the Go at CeeLo's, our YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that like for us. Trying to get to 100 likes. We're 25 away from 100 likes as we continue our NASCAR Xfinity Series coverage today for the NASCAR Xfinity Series race for the Enjoy the Pocono Mountains 250. Well, you got to think of the fact that I had the stomach flu last year, plus be caught in trouble carrying an energy drink around where I live. Really? I didn't think you could get in trouble for that. That's weird, but I totally get it, Bronny. Totally get it. I understand completely. As this year we decided to pick up practice and qualifying for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. And we're not promised to do every one of them, but definitely try to do most of them. And this is a good way to start our weekend out, start our weekend on a Saturday to get it going and finish with the NASCAR Xfinity Series race on a Saturday afternoon. And we'll be doing that today as well. Do I live in solitary confinement? No, I don't. I don't live in solitary confinement. I got a full-time job. I leave. But on Saturdays and Sundays, I try to bring the best content to you guys and enjoy being here with y'all. So it's going to be a hot race tomorrow for sure. For sure. No energy drinks allowed in the building you live in. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Totally get it. I'm allergic to caffeine and sugar. Can't drink those. Yep. Well, sure. You don't want to do that because caffeine has a lot. Oh, I thought you were talking to me. You've been watching the Pacers. Not a really big NBA fan. Don't really care for the NBA. Never really tried to bring it to her either. He got a wife, so kinda. Misty says. That's funny. That's funny. All right. Good to see you, Misty. Appreciate you being here. Thunder Alley, Bristol. I'm be trying to go to Bristol this year as well. CeeLo's going to do some races this year. We're going to take advantage of going to races this year. We have built a huge community, and we bring you with us when we go to the races. So you get to experience what it's like to be in a VIP area or just being at the race in general if you've never been to one. We try to bring you the best content, trying to take you there with us to make you feel like you're right alongside us, hanging out with CeeLo at the track. You lost your love for the NBA in the 90s. Yeah. Monday's your uncle's birthday. Awesome. Nice to be here again. Awesome, Misty. When I got out of bed, she was still in bed. Like, oh, it's so early for NASCAR Xfinity Series. Why did I say I could do this? I came this close yesterday, not doing it, and just doing Cup Series today because it's so early, but it's okay. I figured we won't be doing this next week, so.
He was kind of sent there to your point.
And then they have to remove any tape, right? Because of the engine having a little bit of heat in it.
78 likes.
So, there's
Only been streamed for an hour and a half. No, she's not. She is not going.
practice.
Just Ryan and I. And Mosh. Mosh will be with us too. We'll be staying with Mosh. It's 10 a.m., Georgia fan. Remember, I'm a Central. You're at East Coast. I'm Central. You're East Coast.
Turn threes, but turn one for him. Maybe it felt so good. Turn three, you're like, I'm going to go ahead and get the ball down here. Turn one, and then you pay the price for it. But
yeah, Swallow it. 4th fastest. And Ryan Sieg, 5th. He didn't go last.
Swallow is going to be right there as well.
Look at that, Bronny. Ryan Sieg, 5th.
Two good racers there. Swallow to 4th, Sieg to 5th.
Harrison Burton. Jeff, your little boy.
Yeah, they were two for all. In the practice, you see.
A little loose.
He was fighting on entry, and then he still finds a long corner at the final Nscar. Look at the tractor on the bottom right. He knows that inside the car based on what he felt in practice and during the RPMs, the engine. I mean, a half a second and he's off before he gets to turn 1.
Sheldon Creed on the track too.
Turn 3, so no. Coming to the green.
There was a lot of paint schemes missing this week, y'all. Sheldon Creed, Sam Mayer.
Creed also out on the racetrack.
You think Ryan Sieg wins today, Dylan?
Racing lap.
Timothy, this is NASCAR Xfinity Series, not NASCAR Cup Series.
Yeah, here, look at him shaking his head. He's like, gosh, I want this to be over with. Knows how frustrating that is based on practice. 10th.
Ooh, man, close to that wall.
Creed is not
for Sheldon Creed.
This lap. Now, he looks pretty loose right there in the tunnel turn. And like it was yawed out as much as what Justin's was, but still a little bit off. It's gonna, right there in front of Harris. You see in 10th at 54.76.
19 likes away from 100. 19, 6 cars left. Can we get to 100 likes?
About his great run last week.
6 cars left. Try to get us to 100 likes, y'all. Help us out. Jeb Burton. Jeb Burton.
This is one of those tracks that
Logan Biernan is not going to qualify.
And guys have to pit.
Al Sieg, Sammy Smith, Christian Eckes, Taylor Gregg, Connor Zillich, and Austin Hill.
To run in that top 5 and get the stage point.
Misty says turn 3 and 4, no one can run where Elliott did.
Yesterday he said the same thing. Our goal the next 11 weeks, top 15s and stage points. That's all we need. It's good, clean, solid days, and can do that. They like their chances to make playoffs.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Kyle Sieg not qualifying either because he had that hood issue.
I think that car's sliding up the hill right there.
She doesn't like Denny Hamlin, Regine. Like most others. She gives me heck about Denny.
At the end of your lap, tires are screaming hot. Go through those bumps. Stay right there. You see 5/10 off. That's still going to put.
Well, every car is going to qualify for this race, so nobody's missing this race due to some type of issue with qualifying. So Eckes now on the track. He is finished 9th at Charlotte, 35th at Nashville, and Mexico City he finished 4th.
Yeah, Mexico City. Talked to Alex Johnson yesterday. He just laughed. He said that these road course races as just
the 7 will qualify P11. Allgaier's in 7th right now. Like or hate Denny, we all know he deserves a championship. I know, man. The modern day Mark Martin, NASCAR. The modern day Mark Martin.
See a little bit off in turn 1, but the other car out there, Taylor Gray, had a really good turn 3. We're talking about how much momentum they have. Losing just a little bit of time down into turn 1, but we'll see. And they put together the rest of the lap. That type of good. Bit of a higher line right there. Get right up that. Yeah, that doesn't look like anything was bad there. Just didn't have the speed. Lost a 10th. Yeah. During turn 3, lost about a 10th. Turn 1. Still going to be a great lap. Not a lap that's going to contend with Chase, but still a decent lap. Yeah, I wonder if that pretty well from there. Used all the racetrack. I wonder if that turn 1, that higher line was by design, or if that was not exactly what he wanted to do. Lost a good amount of time there, back 2/3 of the lap, 7th for the race. Now this right here to me would be the one that we've been waiting for to see. Is the
what groovy chat group today on the Go and CeeLo?
the best.
That track heated up a lot after Elliott's early lap. Yep, it has. Allgaier guaranteed a top 10. Eckes qualified P12.
Had tremendous speed in practice.
Sammy Smith qualified P12. Eckes is 13th now. Austin Hill, Connor Zilic, this is it.
The final qualifiers.
Connor Zilic, Austin Hill. Who's gonna take over the number 1 spot?
Still looks sketchy.
I know, right? Because it's so early. 83 likes. They're not gonna get to 100 on this stream. That's crazy.
I think it's going to be safe. Maybe going out early was a little bit of advantage. We know he had a great car, but he also, like you mentioned, got to go out third, which was huge.
Village will go across the line and settle into the 9th spot.
Connor not even close. I know, man. I know. Village 9th. And looks like Chase Elliott's going to be on the pole here today, y'all. Despite being the 4th guy out in qualifying, he's going to get the pole. Brandon Jones on the outside.
14. So it's there for the 21. But everybody chasing that car to the green flag today. Chase Elliott, 3rd career pole for him. Hendrick Motorsports, number 17. Second start, first.
All right, so the 17 car will be on the pole. I don't like Cup guys in lower divisions, NASCAR buddy says. All right, so let's see. Let's take a look through the qualifying order here for today's race coming up. Chase Elliott, Brandon Jones, Nick Sanchez, William Swalowich, Ryan Sieg, Sam Mayer, Taylor Gray, Justin Allgaier, Connor Zilic, Jesse Love, Matt Benedetto, Sheldon Creed, Sammy Smith, Austin Hill, Christian Eckes, Harrison Burton, Justin Bonjour, Danny Dimes, Brennan Poole, Jeb Burton, Jeremy Commence, Carson Quaffle, Parker Retzlaff, Ryan Ellis, Dean Thompson, Josh Williams, Blaine Perkins, Anthony Alfredo, Mason Massey, Chris Wright in 30th, 31st, Josh Balicki, 32nd, Garrett Smithley, Carson Ware, Dawson Cram, Patrick Emmerling, Leland Honeyman, Kyle Sieg, and Logan Bergen. They both had issues, so they will finish. They'll be in the last road. Everybody made the race, so that's good for everybody there. So thank you guys for being here on this early stream. We appreciate you hanging out. We will be back for NASCAR Cup Series practice and qualifying as well. It'll be the last one on Amazon Prime, as they will be moving to the TNT next week in Atlanta. So Amazon Prime's last weekend. So for the ones that can't watch on Amazon Prime, this is your last weekend. Have to deal with that. And also, you can check out their practice. All the practice for the Amazon Prime will be live on their YouTube channel as well. So you can watch that. We'll still be live, and we'll be here for you guys in the chat too as well. So thank you so much. We appreciate you. And we'll see you in the pinned message above in about 45 minutes or so. So up there, 45 minutes. I'll be getting the Xfinity race stream up on our channel as well. So make sure you look for that and everything else. I want to thank my lovely wife, Spain. I want to thank my mods for moderating. I want to thank my members for their hard-earned money and banked. And thank you for watching so early here on a Saturday morning when you could be sleeping or doing other things. So we thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Congratulations, Chase. I see you, Chase, on the front row for today's race for the Explore the Pocono Mountains 250. So thank you guys for being here. We'll see you in about 45 minutes. You will be transferred as well over to the next stream, or if you want to just make sure you have that pin message. So thank you guys. We'll see you later. And if you're new and you're watching to see who got the poll, hit the like button for us. We didn't make 100 likes on this channel, which is kind of upsetting, but that's okay. We'll get it on the replay. I guarantee it. So thank you guys so much. We'll see you. Bye.